Guys who are currently watching a clip from our podcast, The Fellas, the full podcast is available exclusively on Spotify with video for free. So go ahead and follow us on Spotify. It actually helps us out more than you could imagine.
Do you think this about your football team? I heard, Irvin Welsh, who wrote Trainspotting.
Yes.
He's a Hibs fan, right? And I heard him talking about football, and I heard this. I thought this is so spot on because I reckon every football fan feels like this. Do you believe?
Yeah.
Even if people tell you it's not true, do you just believe that they're lying? That everyone really is jealous of you for being a Liverpool fan and wishes they were a Liverpool fan, even if they say they're not?
Absolutely.
He said that he's like that. He's like, I know that people pretend that they don't support Hibs and are happy not supporting Hibs, but everyone really wishes they were a Hibs fan. And I was like, that's how I feel about Chelsea fans. So you see how you said I can't understand being a Chelsea fan? Yeah. I was like, in my head, I know this isn't true, but in my head it's true. You secretly wish you were a Chelsea fan.
Do you reckon you feel about that with United?
That's obviously, well, definitely ain't true for United.
Well, not right now. Like, surely nobody looks at United.
I get it, and I look at Liverpool and I'm like, yeah, I fucking wish we were playing like Liverpool, 100%. And I wish I had Klopp as a manager, 100%. But I don't wish I was a Liverpool fan.
That's fair. I would agree because honestly, does anybody really want to support Hibs?
No, but it's like his truth, and that's how I feel. I just
that's
think,
just being
even
delirious.
And the more that somebody says, I don't want to support Chelsea, I would never support Chelsea. I think that's exactly what someone would say if they were trying to convince me that they
maybe
didn't
they're jealous of the
Chelsea.
the spending power, all that kind of stuff that you've had over the years, the recent.
I think
success.
it's about the essence of the club, though. I think it's more than success. It's more than a team.
What is the essence of Chelsea, though?
Because the racism embedded in it.
Yeah, it's to me, it's like Chelsea green, gay, all that stuff. It's similar to West Ham, but with less
getting on a train
history.
And not letting people on.
Yeah, no, there is the West Ham comparison is an interesting one. It's sort of how many flat caps and barber coats can you find in one place?
I love West Ham. West Ham, one of my favorite. West Ham are one of my favorite clubs, man. I fucking love the whole energy, the culture, everything about it. I love West Ham.
I'm so bored of West Ham.
Really?
I'm finding them really offensive at the moment.
Really? Because when you go to a pub and you've got a West Ham fan there, you know you're having a good time.
Do you know all this West Ham are massive?
Yeah.
At first, it was quite funny, and I kind of enjoyed them having their little spell in Europe, and they went and did what they did, and they went to Croatia and they won, and their fans had a great time. Wicked, good luck. And then they went to Austria and they got a good result and whatever. And now I'm just want them out. I want Leon to batter them home and away. I really do. I'm so sick of it. Because do you know what I'm finding really annoying? West Ham are massive. That goes off in a group a lot. The Twitter group we've got.
Fucking loves
you know exactly who. Yeah. And I'm so childish, but I'm just like, no, you're not. No, you are not. The last time you won a trophy, Frank Lampard's dad was playing in the team.
But that's the joke.
No, but it's not a joke because they secretly believe it.
I don't think it's a joke.
No, it's not a joke.
I think it's like a low-key kind of thing.
Irony in the statement.
There is no irony in there. Do you know a West Ham fan?
Yeah.
You know when they say this and they pretend they're joking, but they're not. They secretly believe it. Do you know when they go, West Ham won the World Cup, mate? West Ham won England the World Cup because of the goal scorers and Bobby Moore and that. Obviously, it's not true.
Yeah.
But they think it is. If you're a geezer out of Canning Town who's been season ticket holder at West Ham for 28 years, and you go, yeah, mate, we won the World Cup. They are saying it. They believe it. Even if they pretend they don't believe it,
what
they do.
about this?
So are you telling me?
Yeah, we'll
they
just add a little
massive.
bit into. Well, if we compare it to, there's a possible comparison here. It's similar. So West Ham are massive. It's similar to It's Coming Home.
But when you say
it's like you say it's coming home as a joke, and but
you're low-key in your head. You're there like
believe it, but you do know you're joking because England.
No, but
shit.
I don't think you do think you're joking at the time.
Shit.
At the time, during a tournament.
Yeah.
So look, we're having a conversation now, and we're in April. Of course, England aren't going to win in Qatar. But when the World Cup's being played in December,
then we're winning.
By then, and I'm listening to New Order, and I've got the bucket hat on. By then, I'll be going, we're really good, and we got to the final. And by the time it comes round, I'll be saying it's coming home, and I'll be saying it tongue in cheek, but I will secretly believe that it's true.
Well, so no, this is what I'm saying. I think the "it's coming home" thing is the most elite defense mechanism known to man because you say it's coming home, and it is perceived as a joke. But while you internally have that belief there,
it's quite
when
good
it does come crumbling down, it's like, everyone knows we were fucking joking about it.
Do you know what I like?
So do you think that's the same with West Ham?
I think West Ham genuinely think they're massive and they genuinely think they won the World Cup and they pretend that it's a joke.
I think it's because West Ham are they're quite a big club.
Yeah, quite big is a massive though.
So, but
They
like,
should- okay,
so
if
they
were
kind of
walking around-
they carry that with them.
If they're
They
walking
say
around going,
that-
West
I
Ham are
reckon-
quite big, I'd have it.
I reckon
West Ham
you,
are quite
I reckon
big.
I reckon you go to
Even
a
just
lot.
last tweet,
Even in the group, West
You
Ham
go
are
to a
quite
lot of
big.
You go to a lot of West Ham fans. They'll believe they're genuinely like right up there as one of the biggest clubs in England.
No, they believe it. I agree. They believe it.
Like,
but
they'll
that
put-
doesn't mean
I
it's
think,
true.
I think they'll put themselves just under Liverpool and United, West Ham fans, in
can't
terms
do
of
that.
the club size.
What you saying? No, because you got Arsenal in there. There's a lot.
They're the fourth
I
biggest
tell
club in
you, I
London.
guarantee there's some West Ham fans out there that will go, yeah, West Ham bigger than Arsenal.
They'd be mad.
That is a
But
thing.
this whole massive thing, it
But I
needs
do
to come
like them
crumbling
as well.
down.
I do
But
love
I've got a
them.
bad
love
feeling
them.
that they're going to go to Seville and they're going to lift that trophy. Because they can, can't they? Like,
But
they
would that
win
not
this
be
because
because
good?
they're massive,
I want them to win it.
The trouble is as well, if they win that competition,
Yeah.
It's going to get worse. Well, it's
well,
funny
it is
though,
a bit
innit?
massive to win that. Like,
good.
I will
Yeah.
admit.
Yeah.
I will admit.
Then it's
it
actually
is
true.
If they win it,
you-
it does legitimise the ridiculous notion of West Ham being massive.
So would you let it slide? Would you then just have to accept it and you go fine?
If they win that trophy, I have to acknowledge. Look, if you plant your flag in Europe, it's a big deal, man. It is a really big deal. So they can't win it, please.
Yeah. Well,
Can you look? You don't want them to win it, do you? They can't win.
I don't give a shit.
I actually wouldn't mind them winning
Liverpool
it.
in a different tier of
Yeah.
of a footballing club.
Do you not just
So
think?
I'm happy
well,
for
I'm
West
not.
Ham. I would prefer West Ham to win it. Actually, yeah. Of anyone, I'd actually like West Ham to win it.
No, I can't live in. I can't face it.
Is this because you support a London club though?
Yeah, I think it's a London thing.
Yeah.
It also
Well,
means we
'cause whereas
can't
I don't
sing
see
the
that.
only club in London with the European Cup.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. I mean, that's still technically true though, like because there's a difference between the European Cup and a European Cup. They would have won a European Cup. We will have won the. So it's still London 0, Chelsea 2. And as long as
2-1.
no one else has won a European Cup from London.
It would be 4.
Yeah, but West Ham. I don't know. I think you got to give them the credit due. Like with this, I think
We'll see.
if they win it, I think maybe a small
But do
apology
you
video
not
for
think? Do you not think Behzinga alone is enough to say this can't happen? Can you imagine how
No,
he is
because
now?
I like West Ham as a club. Like I like West
same.
Ham.
They
What's
embody
wrong with
everything
you?
that I do as a person.
Shit.
They
house
go
of
to the pub, they get absolutely wrecked.
Is this
There's
not
a
just
lot of
football fans?
Xbox party chat business going on in that pub, and they love gear, allegedly. Like
Is
me,
this not
allegedly.
is this not just applicable to football fans though? You've just described Nottingham
No,
Forest
but
fans.
they take it, and whereas every other football fan dances around it like a flower, they go straight in.
Yeah.
They'll eat the
They own
fucking
it.
flower.
They are. Do
They
you know
own
what?
it.
I do on some level agree with you. They are a good club and they're a proper club,
Lot of
and
culture.
that's why I'm bothered. You know, the rivalry is a positive thing in
Yeah.
football, isn't it? The fact that I am preoccupied with
And
them
well,
not
you were
winning
meant
it,
to be getting Declan Rice as
it's
well.
a compliment. It's a compliment to them because I don't care about Brentford. Do you know what I mean? I don't care whether Brentford win any trophies, but I don't want West Ham to because they are a rival.
Did you want Declan Rice?
Yeah.
Would you
Yeah,
pay
well, you
150
can't get
mil
him
for
now,
him?
'cause
Would you pay?
yeah, that's-
150.
Of course I would. It's not my money. Yeah, for 200. I don't care. It's not my money.
Okay.
Do you think?
I like that.
Okay, another question would be: do you think 150 mil? Is
I don't think
right?
he's worth 150 million.
Would you
quid.
pay 100 for him?
Yeah, I think he is
Yeah.
probably in the
Yeah,
market. In the market, the way that it is, in the
Today's
exorbitant
prices, Grealish
fees
went
of-
for 100 mil.
Yeah, I think Declan Rice is good at it. Look, Declan Rice has had an incredible season. He's turned it on for England. He's looking great in Europe. If he's not worth 100 million quid, who is? He's so young. You're buying. Not only are you buying a proven footballer, it's a rare experience because you're buying a proven footballer and you're also buying potential. That doesn't usually happen. Like when you buy Mo Salah,
Sure.
you're not buying potential, are you? You're just buying a proven footballer. But when you buy Declan Rice, you're buying
What's to
you're
come.
buying a brilliant footballer, a world-class footballer today with bags of potential to become even better. So yeah, he's worth 100 million quid.